No, happy
Friday.
All right, guys, if you're joining us for the first time, you're live with us on Accent Bowl TV.
Yeah.
And this is the Crack of Dawn show. Wake up. Wake up if you didn't wake up.
Yeah.
Are you in the bed still? I'm so jealous. You're nice and warm. You're still in your PJs. Your hair can be anyhow it needs to be.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about your breath right now.
No one.
Yeah. Morning breath. I don't know when last I had morning breath. You know when you don't sleep enough? You don't get morning breath.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I don't know when last when last did that happen? Oh my word. We just started the show. Look at what's coming up on the screen. Good morning, guys. I see lots of fans pulling in. Well, before our biggest fan this morning, we have Mahesh Ramdan on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
He's coming in with, it's about time. Okay. Let me explain this, guys. I know we advertise for 5:30 in the morning, but you need to understand with Signal, right? There's going to be drop frames when you're streaming live. If you Google drop frames, you'll find out what that is. So we wait for that to stabilize and then we go live, my All right, let's start the show. Okay, for those of you who don't know us, I'm your host, Kimera, Heeralal, and by my side, Brenna, Hove, Makandise.
Yeah.
Now, this morning, very, very good morning to Stony Melodis, who's our biggest fan here on Actonville TV, but Mahesh has beat you this morning. All right, so good morning to all of you who just joined us. Feel free to comment on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whichever chat that you choose. As you can see, there's your contact details at the bottom right of your screen. All right, so this morning it's a Friday, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Okay, do you say you live like on your own with your hubby,
Yes.
your husband?
Yeah, the two of us.
Right?
Yeah.
Before this, yeah, you listening? Before this, did you live with your in-laws?
Not really like living with them, but we can visit them just maybe for a week or so.
Yeah. And you stay over. Ooh, she stayed over. Okay. So just stay tuned for the show. I don't know why I just jumped straight into it. I didn't even open up with a conversation or anything. it's nagging me. At this moment, I am staying with my in-laws, right? And I think we need to talk about this a little bit. There are always pros and cons in everything that you do, right?
Yes, yeah.
So guys, on this beautiful Friday morning, I'm not going to kill your mood. I hope we can laugh about this someday. All right, so for those of you who do want to interact with us in studio today, join this conversation. How's living with your in-laws? Or have you lived with your in-laws and you're out of there, you are safe now? All right, so that's what we're talking about in studio today, having a little fun on this Friday morning here in South Africa, Johannesburg, in Benoni, Attenville. Yo, just check out today. I just broke it up.
Yeah.
All right, so early in the morning, coming back on the Facebook page, we've got Mahesh Ramdan joining us again on the Crack of Dawn show. He says, the lies, I want to blame the signal. I know you're driving those expensive cars from yesterday. So he says, so there was no space for the crew yet to make 10 trips to the studio. Yeah, Mahesh, really? Okay, you know what? If I did get those cars, I'd probably park it in the studio.
Inside, yeah.
Inside the studio.
Inside.
I think that'd be cool. All right. Well, stay tuned for a jam-packed show. As you know, we're going to keep you company for a little while until we get to the Breakfast Express show on radio. Yeah, but for now, we'll be back straight after this commercial break.
The world is a busy place with people like you and I, generating vast quantities of sensitive data on a daily basis, receiving, transferring, sharing across the four corners of the globe. But who is protecting all of that sensitive data? Who can help eliminate the risks of security breaches? And what if it were you? Accompany a businessman during an assignment. Be his guardian angel. Help protect his data and become foolproof on cybersecurity.
And we're back. You're live with us on Atom Gold TV. Yeah, this is the Crack of Dawn show.
Crack of Dawn.
I'm your host, Kimera, Heeralal, and by my side, Brenna, Hove, Makandise.
Yeah.
All right. So we started off the show very, very abruptly. Okay, I don't know. I just jumped into it. Usually I have a nice conversation with you, and then I take a commercial break, and then I'm like, this is what we're doing. But anyway, today I was just like, this is what we're doing.
Drop the bombshell.
Yeah, that's it. So this morning, join us in this conversation, guys. If you are married or were married, some of them ended ugly. Have you lived, or do you live with your in-laws? What's it like? You know, I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So okay, all right. So whatever the reason is, right? For those of you who don't know, this is a living situation. When I say situation, I mean situation.
Yeah.
All right. So if you've ever lived with extended family, we call it, you've probably learned that it has its pros and it has its cons. More
Yeah.
cons.
Yeah.
See, she's laughing. I already know what happened to her. Like, I have ideas of what could have went down for her to just go. Yeah, I lived with her.
Yeah.
But it's not a very positive reaction. All right, so join us in this conversation. Mahesh Ramdan, are you married? Have you been married? Have you lived with your in-laws or your in-laws to be? You know, and you sometimes move in with the girlfriend, and then either the mom is there or the dad is there, or both, or with the granny.
And the sister-in-laws, and the brother-in-laws, and the uncles.
Hey!
The whole family.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't want to say. Okay, so anyway, we've got a message coming in from Mahesh on Facebook. He says, this topic tells me you are watching too many Indian soapies, Kim. You know what? No, I'm not watching. I'm talking about reality. Okay, so you tell me, living with your in-laws, right? Okay. Before we get there, right? Now, okay, there are pros and cons as we spoke about. There are quite a few reasons why you might end up living with your in-laws.
Yeah.
Right? Perhaps you're saving money. Okay, and it makes financial sense for you for you and your partner to do that. Okay, so maybe someone is sick and requires special care, or it might be a part of your culture for the family to actually share a home. Okay. What was that? What was that? Why you looked at me like that? Say it! No! Yeah. In-laws, we're going to talk about this. Okay, so at the moment, I'm from the Niger South, right? So now I'm residing in the east side of Joburg. When I come from the south, sure, what a distance. 75 Ks, guys.
Wow.
Right, so I'm living with my in-laws. The reason why I decided to come here, business is better this side.
Yes.
You know, it's better for my living and everything. But now, at the moment, like, we're starting up. Like, you won't believe it. I'm staying with the in-laws. Right?
Yeah.
To be. Not married yet, guys. Still engaged. Okay, so I'm residing here, but everybody was raised differently.
Yes, it's true.
So you like certain things a certain way. And then that's how the cons come in.
You clash.
Yeah. So now there's a certain way. I'm an only child, guys. I've had my own bathroom my entire life.
Everything.
Okay? So I got to keep my bathroom a certain way my entire life.
Yes.
Now think of it now.
Yeah.
I'm sharing a bathroom.
Yeah.
It's irritating when you find the soap not in the right place and also not clean, not washed off properly and put back like how it should be. Well, that's how I was raised. Okay, you'll find that in a different place. It's irritating you because you know you don't rinse out soap. It got those lumpy yakety yakness.
Yeah.
And it looks sort of dirty kind of thing.
Yeah,
that irritates me. Right. Also, you'll notice people got this dirty habit of throwing this whatever scrubbing they're using, scrubber.
Yeah.
Okay, like a choir, maybe a sponge.
Yes.
It's just thrown anywhere. Now I have a place for everything, guys. I'm not OCD. Okay, I am OCD, man. I think I'm OCD.
You are.
I like neatness.
Yeah.
Is there anything wrong with that?
No.
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's how you are.
So for me, the bathroom and the kitchen, it's most important. When I was raised, my mom used to always say your bathroom and kitchen must always be clean.
Those represent you.
Yes. And people judge you.
Yes.
So if somebody visits you out of the blue and they see that lumpy soap, They judge you immediately.
Like,
They don't mean to, but they
just
do it.
comes. Just comes.
It naturally like,
Yeah.
this girl was not clean, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, when that's happening in the in-laws, I get so irritated because you don't know who can just
Okay.
pop by, visit, or someone say, "Can I just use your bathroom?"
Yeah.
please?"
Just for a second.
I just came to say hi, but can you use the bathroom? And in your head, you're like, "Oh my god, you know what happened there?" Like, I'm talking about the in-laws' house, not because I'm not cleaning up. I'm thinking, "Oh god, did they clean up?" I didn't go look. I didn't check.
Well,
I wasn't
think
expecting
of.
anybody. Now, these things can happen to you guys.
Yeah.
So you interact with us. Tell us your story. How is it living with your in-laws? Like, I'm talking about the whole bathroom thing right now in my in-laws' house. It's really annoying.
It is.
It's annoying because you can't go behind each person and clean up.
No.
That's not a life.
No.
So you just
Can't.
leave it. When you come back and you find the time, you'll clean it up.
Yeah.
You get me? But now, what if I came home with somebody?
With someone.
Yeah, just popping in the house,
No.
just to say hazard, and then they see that lumpy soap. Or maybe nobody washed the pan. You know, when you make number two, what it just
Yeah.
makes up. Like, whoa. That's my favorite word. Whoa. All right. So do interact with us in the studio today. Tell us, have you lived with your in-laws, or do you still live with your in-laws? And tell us the cons about it. I also don't mind hearing the pros, the good stuff. Not everything is bad.
No.
All right. So we got messages coming in from Stony Melodis. Okay, looks like I won't enjoy this topic because I'm not married or engaged. But do you live with a big family?
And you learn from everything.
You learn from your
Yeah, and-
experiences. You have to share a bathroom. You have to
Yes.
wait.
Ah.
Everybody's fighting for hot water. Sometimes you don't have a big enough geyser for the family. All right, so we got Mahesh Ramdan. The only reason I made it to 17 years of marriage is because I
Wow.
didn't live with my in-laws.
Congratulations.
I'm so proud of
You
you.
made that far. Wow.
I'm proud of you. How'd you do it? Hold on, let me think about it. Okay, you're gonna give me advice off air. I'm gonna phone you.
Yes.
I'm gonna Facebook call you, bro. But we'll talk about this a little bit more straight after this commercial break. Wanna be a star? For all your music needs, contact Rockstar Beat Productions South Africa. We offer music production, publishing, artist management, and digital distribution. For further information, contact 084 605 5466. And we're back. You're live with us on Actonville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn Show, and I'm your host, Kimera Heeralal. By my side, the beautiful Brenna, Hove, and Makandise.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump back into it quickly. In-laws.
In-laws.
In-laws. What's the matter?
No.
So tell me, okay, so you've been married before?
Yes, I've been married for 16 years.
And then this one now is your second
It's
marriage.
my second marriage.
So tell us a bit about both in-laws.
Oh, well, I got married at the age of 19.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was still a baby then.
All right.
Yeah. So it got difficult because the in-laws were expecting more.
Wait, were you staying in their house?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, at first, like, my ex used to stay alone. Yeah, he was working. So it was like after university.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we got married. So the parents expected him to take care of their family.
Oh.
They didn't want him to get married soon.
Oh. Okay.
That was the era that happened.
Wow.
Yes. So it was like I came to take over his financial situation.
Don't they know this by now? Once a woman comes in your life, your money is not yours anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was so difficult, and I suffered a lot. You know, at my mom's house, we used to have like house helpers to help us do everything. So since I was a baby, I didn't know like we have to be at the rural areas. When we went to the in-laws, it was so hectic. They used to wake me up at 4 a.m.
To do what?
To sweep the yard, you know.
4 o'clock in the morning. to sweep the yard.
It was so.
Wow. Doesn't she sound like a Bollywood soapy, Mahesh? Shame. Okay, so on this note, Stony Melodis chooses to jump in the conversation here from Facebook. He says he can imagine how hard life actually gets. Dun, dun, dun. She's telling 4 o'clock in the morning to sweep the yard.
To sweep the
Do you know who you remind me of? My mother. My mom, you know, I was a colic baby. This is actually quite sad, but I can laugh about it now. My mom actually, her mother-in-law, now used to be very nasty. She used to find ways to be ugly to my mom.
All the time.
So, you know what happened, guys? Imagine now, 4 o'clock in the morning, probably not sweeping the yard like you, but she's doing some kind of chore because she was given chores. Now imagine, I was a colic baby, kicking and screaming and crying because I was sick. But my grandmother used to tell her, you can't pick up your child until this is done. That floor is shining, that carpet swept, that is done. She had to leave her baby to scream and cry.
It's the same that happened to me.
Yeah.
Same.
You cannot touch your child until this house looks this way and the food is cooked. And then it even gets nastier. It's sad, but now my mom and I can laugh about it.
Yes.
Would you believe my mom would cook the food? The old lady, right, would be nasty. She'd eat, give everyone in the house. Before my mom could eat, she'd put water in the food. That is now nasty.
Wow.
That is a wow, right?
Wow. Yeah. It's a wow.
That is like, sus. That is disgusting. You're supposed to be a God's child. No, you don't do that for food.
No.
But it can get nasty like that with in-laws.
Yeah.
Guys, it becomes ugly living with in-laws.
Very ugly.
You know what?
Very
I feel if you don't like someone else's child, just tell them. Go. You know, don't be evil. Those are very, very cruel ways of treating a human being.
It's very cruel. Very cruel. And my mom had to intervene, like, when I went home, I packed my stuff and I went back to my family. Like, and my mom was like, no.
Can't be
They called a family meeting and they was like, what wrong is my daughter doing so we can fix it?
Yes.
Nothing. They didn't say anything.
But yet they want to be nasty.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So she was like, no, I'm taking my daughter. So my ex by then, he fought for me. He was like, no, I want my wife. I want my wife and everything. You know what my mother-in-law used to do? Like, when the baby was crying in the rural areas, she would like dig a hole. Yeah, dig a hole in the farm.
Okay.
And the child is crying. She would put the child inside and bury the child halfway.
For what?
To cry like that and me working. Imagine how cruel that is. Baby screaming but can't even move. Is buried in the sand halfway.
What did she expect to get from the burial?
No, just she can't hold the baby, doesn't want the baby, doesn't like the baby, doesn't like me. So if the in-laws don't like you, they don't like your children as well.
I'm shocked. You're actually right. I don't have a bond with my father's mother.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
To me, it's like how I look at like an outsider. But knowing what she's done to my mother, I was too young to remember what she did to me. So I can't take to bonding with her. Even if I see her now, it's just it's just a greeting because I have respect.
Yes.
I was raised that way.
Yes.
So even if you're a horrible human being, I was taught when your elder walks in the room or you walk in the room by your elder, you must say hello. At least.
Yeah.
Just greet.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to talk to you. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm a very quiet person. Can you picture me being quiet? It's weird, right? But talking about our in-laws this morning, join us in this conversation, guys. You'll find the contact details at the bottom right of your screen. Talk to us. Living with your in-laws. Have you lived with your in-laws? Tell us the pros and the cons. Now, looking at the topic of conversation this morning, Mahesh Ramnan joins us again from Facebook. Maybe we should change this topic and start a telethon to find my my bra stones a girl. Morning stones if you're watching. All right, Nishi Heeralal joining us in the conversation. Good morning, Nishi Heeralal.
Morning.
I'm putting your stories out there live on air. All right, she says, mother-in-laws are the devil. You see, I'm not the only one saying in-laws. Living with in-laws is tough. Especially if you don't like each other.
Yes. You can't put two women in the same house.
Wow.
Never. It can never work.
It's something else.
Yes.
Unless they're mother and daughter. No, even mothers and daughters fight.
Yeah, they fight.
But I'm talking about in-laws. That's just the height of...
But usually fathers-in-laws, they are nice. The fathers, they are nice.
Aww.
Fathers, they are nice, they are lovely.
Yes.
Mothers, and the sister-in-laws.
Did you watch the movie
Devils.
Monster-in-Law with Jennifer
Yes,
Lopez?
I did. That mother, she didn't want that.
It's a good movie.
No, she didn't want.
It's a good movie.
It was.
So that is a demonic demonic movie. Imagine being that nasty to someone. But as we're sharing our real, true life stories with you guys, these things happen.
They do.
They do.
They do.
All right. Okay. So coming in with Stony Melodis. Okay, he's chatting to Maish Randan on the Facebook page live. We've got Heeralal. That's why I will never be nasty to my son-in-law. He must be treated like my son.
Aww.
Thanks, Ma. You know what? My mom suffered. I won't even lie. I'm putting this out there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going to name names for your protection. And we won't ID you. But I like talking about real life stories. And this is mine. And this is my mom's story that I'm putting out there. Yeah, the things that I know my grandmother has done to my mother, it's the most nastiest things you could ever come across.
Yeah.
You'd swear I'm telling you a sci-fi story. It's not real.
No.
It's so hectic.
It's true.
Like, see, your story with burying your kid. That is crazy.
How?
How do you bury a child halfway to the top of the body?
Yeah.
Because they're screaming and crying.
Yes.
They're babies. They don't know any better.
You can't attend your child until you finish doing that.
All the housework,
Yes.
all the cooking, whatever she
Yes.
wanted you to do.
But you're a grandmother. You're supposed to love those kids. You're supposed to be putting the baby on your back.
So hearing your baby crying, I want to know. Did you do it faster?
Faster and crying.
Oh no, shame.
Faster
Shame.
and
I think
crying.
you and my mom could bond.
Yeah.
My mom used to say, you were so sick and I could never pick up. That's okay, mom. Oh, don't worry, I'm fine. I got, thanks to the devil woman, I got strong lungs.
Yes.
And I'm a good presenter today, I think. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. If you notice I'm not looking at you, I'm reading all the comments flying on the Facebook page. It's going well today. All right. So after greeting Nishi this morning, okay, so Nishi Heeralal and Stony Melodis and Mahesh having good conversation across the Facebook page. We'll talk about this when we come back straight after this commercial break. Sorry guys, welcome back. We're reading live comments here about mother-in-laws. Wow. Okay. Let's compose ourselves. Okay, welcome back. You're live with us on Action World TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show live. It's live. I'm your host, Kimera Heeralal. By my side, I got Brenna, Hove, and Makandise.
Yeah.
Jumping back into conversation, straight into it. Mother-in-laws. The actual conversation was living with your in-laws. It ended up just being mother-in-law. Why are you complaining all about the mother-in-laws?
The mothers dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mothers, they I can't even begin to say it.
Yeah.
They're so evil.
It's like they were supposed to be mothers, a mother figure in the house, right?
Yeah.
But yet they're nasty to because it's not their child and it's somebody else's child. They just do these. What's the English word for this now? They do unkind things. I have to speak freely now. This will be a rated 18 show with language. Okay, so jumping into this conversation this morning, Nishi Heeralal comes back. Right? What does she have to say? So you can live. She says you can live with your mother-in-law if she is a lovely person and can treat her like your mom. That's true. Okay.
Yes.
You know what's funny? I can actually tell you I like my mother-in-law.
That's good. Yeah.
I can. Because we get along.
Yeah.
We talk.
Yeah.
We're two women. Hello, how are you, ma? I say ma. And I talk to her. Like she's my mother. I treat her right. You know, we share our foods, our things. If she buys something nice, she'll come show me. I'll take pictures for her. Instead of her taking those selfies, I say, come and take a photo.
Yes.
We hang out like girlfriends. So I say, okay, right? Okay, so we got more messages coming in this morning. So, against Tony Melodis, Maisha and Nishi enjoying themselves on the Facebook page. Nishi Heeralal. Okay, can I do this? Wow, this is gonna be beautiful. Okay, Nishi Heeralal says, my mother-in-law is as evil as you can get, but I still show her respect because I was taught to respect my elders, but I never liked that woman ever. I get you. Yeah, no. Say respect.
Yes.
Yeah, I've learned in my life, you don't have to like someone to show them respect.
No.
You don't have to like them.
No.
It's like, guys, think of it. You know, you get two gangsters, they respect each other's tough, but they hate each other.
Yes.
That's same thing.
Yeah.
So, I feel the same. I personally, I don't have fun in my in-laws' house because I like things a certain way.
Yeah.
But I can't do much about it. I can voice my opinion and say, can you please not do that? But you can't now shout at people in their own house. So I voiced my opinion. I don't know how to shut up. I don't know how to do that. Especially if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
I'm that type of human being. My mom won't even tell you. Oh, she'll say, this child is not lying because she can't shut up. See, you know she's not wrong. So just let's come to a conclusion or a solution together. If I'm wrong, I'm very quiet.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not so horrible. Living with the in-laws this morning, guys. If you're just joining us, please do WhatsApp us or Facebook us or tweet us. It doesn't matter how you want to communicate. You'll find our contact details at the bottom right of your screen. All right. So talking about mother-in-laws, Nishi Heeralal says her father-in-law was the sweetest soul. May he rest in peace.
See, I said fathers.
Is it? Yeah. Fathers are awesome.
Fathers are awesome.
Okay, shame. I didn't have the privilege of meeting my father-in-law to be. He passed away before I got hitched. Shame. But I heard he was an awesome man.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of good things about him. Okay, and I also heard he was just as crazy as I am. That would have been awesome. I would have loved to have met you. Maybe leave everyone in.
Together, you know.
All right, so guys, you do tell us about your mothers-in-laws and your fathers-in-laws and all your in-laws, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so Nishi Heeralal comes back. I will never call my mother-in-law mom. She doesn't even treat me like her daughter. Never wish her happy Mother's Day, which angers her, but I don't give a crap. I like it. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Literally, I don't.
Yeah.
My mom can even vouch for this. She'd like, if I talk about my granny, right? She doesn't call me for my birthday.
Hey.
Doesn't say, hey, how are you? You're alive. At least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the only time she'd call my home is to ask my dad when you're making payment for the money you borrowed. Woo! I hope you're not watching this live, Grandma. You're not gonna like it. Okay, but as Nishi Heeralal is, we don't care. When I say I don't care, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm sharing my life with you because it's reality.
It is.
It's real.
It's true.
Happening. It's true.
That's what you do.
Yeah. I'm allowed to talk about myself, right?
Yeah.
Live on TV, right?
Yes.
all right. So since we like to showcase a couple of cars, I got a little secret for you. You know, before we were showing you the 8 different concepts that have never been released and have never been bought. Now I want you guys to see this new, is it called an Alpha Director? An Ariello. Wow. Now, now this is something new. So let's check out what's happening with this.
After 8 years of development, this Philippine supercar brand is finally ready to release the world's cheapest exotic car. It's mid-engined, V8 powered and wrapped in the smoothest exterior you've ever seen. The name? Aurelio. Can the Aurelio compete against top-tier hypercar brands like McLaren and Ferrari, or will it be plagued by poor build quality and low performance? Stick around till the end of the video to find out. Aurelio Automotive entered the stage in 2013 with a stylish but rough prototype. The fiberglass exotic was designed by 21-year-old engineering student Kevin Factor with his friend Brendan Aurelio. The initial model was dubbed Factor Aurelio as a combination of its creators' names. And while the Factor Aurelio was unique enough to catch global recognition, the Laguna-based supercar brand has continued to spend the last 8 years refining and optimizing the design into a much more mature and well-built product. Now, it looks like the small Philippine company is almost ready to release their second model. Starting on January 27th of 2021, a series of 3D renders done by Tice Design have been uploaded to the company's social media, hinting at what might come next. Aurelio's first supercar was a small yet attractive coupe, built from the ground up with a mid-engine tubular space frame and hand-laid fiberglass body panels. The vast majority of the mechanical components were borrowed from other manufacturers, making the Aurelio a bit of a parts bin special with Mitsubishi suspension and a Honda B16A motor. From the few videos released, it looks like the build had go-kart handling and a respectable amount of power, but nothing that could compete with modern McLarens and Ferraris. However, all that could change with the introduction of Aurelio's upcoming supercar. While only a few details have been leaked so far, it seems obvious this next model could be game-changing for the niche exotic brand. The outdated exterior from 2013 has been completely evolved into a sleek and refined package, with plenty of recognizable design cues to distinguish it from mainstream supercars. The front of the Aurelio, and in particular the headlights, is clearly reminiscent of the previous design, but it's been given a sharper look with improved curves and a set of low-mounted splitters to cut through the air, topped off with a more free-flowing hood vent to improve aerodynamic efficiency. Things grow even more interesting on the side of the Aurelio, where the car's mid-engine profile translates to a gorgeously eye-catching silhouette. A few different iterations of mirror design have been represented in the renders as well, including a set of high-tech cameras that allow the driver enhanced side visibility without interrupting the buttery smooth lines of the car. Another image shows off the potential option for gloss carbon fiber accents outlining the lower intake and side skirts. The exterior gets finished off in the rear with a simple center-mounted exhaust, razor-thin taillight strips, and a wide diffuser wrapping underneath the car. And if I had to pick one aspect to complain about on the new Aurelio's design, it would definitely be the back. It just looks way too flat and one-dimensional when compared to the rest of the car, and in some images, it even looks like the vents may be non-functional, which would be a huge negative in my opinion. But overall, the fresh exterior is a massive improvement over the old model, and there's always room left for change before it officially gets released. Which now leads us to discuss what engine the Aurelio may feature when it gets released. And like many other small exotic brands, it's likely the model will source its powertrain from a different manufacturer in order to save time and money on development. Current Aurelio models have used everything from a turbocharged 500 horsepower Honda motor, a 3.5-liter V6 option, and even a rumored Chevy V8 prototype. Going off the badges on the side, I think we can reasonably assume the new Aurelio will be V8 powered, and if I had to guess, it will probably use a similar powertrain to the 6.2-liter LT5 motor used in one of their old models. This supercharged American powerhouse is a reliable source of up to 750 horsepower, which should be more than enough to help the lightweight Aurelio keep up with bigger supercar brands on the track. To learn more about the theoretical price, release date, and name of the new Aurelio model, I reached out to the brand on social media with a few questions, but sadly have not received a response as of recording. But we can still draw a few estimates based on information the brand has publicly released, as well as what we know about their previous builds. The old Aurelio was believed to cost around 1.6 million Philippine pesos, which converts to a little over 30,000 US dollars. Now that's one incredible deal for a custom-built mid-engine exotic. And even if the updated model costs triple that amount, you'll still be receiving a lot of car for your cash. Officially, the brand refers to their models under a few different names, usually just the Aurelio or sometimes the Aurelio 350S after the displacement of its V6 model. And while the new design has no certified name reveal yet, the license plate shown on the back of some early design sketches does give us some clues as to the new name: Aurelio Alpha. But if the Aurelio Alpha doesn't seem like the right affordable supercar for you, there are plenty of other offerings to consider. When the Alpha does debut, it'll have to compete with a ton of other cheap exotics on the market, from brands like DDR Motorsport in Miami, B Racing, and even Gagliardi Design. If you want to check out a few other affordable exotics and cheap supercars that'll get you going fast on a tight budget, but if the Alpha turns out to be as incredible as Aurelio is promising, it'll definitely be a top contender.
Welcome back. You're live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show. Yeah. But if you're just getting in it, I'm your host, Kimera Heeralal. Brenna, Hove, Makandise. By my side every day. Always here to laugh and joke with me. Now, did you check out that car? It's called Aurelio Alpha. Sorry, guys, I mispronounced that.
Oh, that's a baby.
Not right?
I can't afford it.
We'll sell the stuff. We'll sell the TV.
We can never even sell ourselves. We can't even afford it.
Beautiful car, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Check it out. You are going to get a link at the end of the show, and you will see this. You can see this over and over if you missed the show. Earlier on, we were talking about mother-in-laws. I think you could have sold mother-in-law. You think so?
No one can buy it. Nobody can buy it.
I'm kidding. You guys, if you're just joining the show, yes, we do showcase cars every day, but our topic of conversations change most of the time. Mahesh Ramdan also has commented on Facebook that the show got dark really quickly. But I think, you know whose fault that is? That's Nisha Heeralal's fault. She shared everything live here on Facebook. Okay, so the show wasn't meant to be dark, guys. It was meant to be funny. I think I should have thought this through.
No, but it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere. Everywhere, be it in the UK, be it wherever race.
Even in China.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, so as you know, Brenna and myself, Kimera Heeralal, we are sitting here today, every day for you guys here at the Crack of Dawn, trying to make you smile in the morning, trying to get interaction. Yeah. But we want you to know our main purpose behind Attenville TV and Attenville FM. Now, let's call it a radio and TV station. Okay, we are all about giving back to the community. Yeah. So what we try to do is uplift it and give back to the less fortunate. Yes. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So when you do like, share, and subscribe to this channel, the funds that we do get in is to give back.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's that time. It's after 6 now. Yeah, way after 6. We're going to have to love and leave you. But before we go, check this out. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, you saw what we just did there, right? We're advertising for our next show.
Yeah.
You're going to join us? Well, it's usually live from 6 a.m. till 9 as we're still here. We are going to jump from here into the radio station and then we're going to go live all the way up until 9 o'clock, keeping you company there on the Breakfast Express
Yeah.
with myself, DJ Baby Girl, and alongside me, DJ Brenna.
Yours truly.
I'm here, Kimera, Heeralal, and Hove, Makandise. How long is her name? I should use my full name. You know how long we'll be sitting here? It'll be a 5-minute segment, just my name.
Really?
Yeah. All right, coming up on the screen, Dr. Reddy says he's so proud of you and he's watching your show. Oh, he was watching it yesterday. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Shout out to Dr. Reddy, my family doctor.
Oh.
My doctor since I was a kid.
Oh,
So, yeah, shout out to you, Dr. Reddy in Lenasia South, Dr. Satya Reddy. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Well, that's all the comments we'll be taking in for today. We need to go to radio, so yeah, you may hear us late now. But join us there. Join us on the Breakfast Express show. We're going to be live all the way till 9. We'll keep you company there. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, and Brenna, Hove, Makandise. Bye-bye.